What you are seeing on the screen is Ethereum performance in the last month, 65% to the upside. So not only that we moved in these big percentage numbers, but we crushed our all-time highs. In front of us is only an open space and the price discovery. But don't be fooled, many more upside potential is waiting for us. We have just started. So if you want to know what Ethereum is doing versus American dollar and also versus its king Bitcoin, stick around, because we're gonna do some technical analysis and give you some answers for the future. And now, let's roll the dice. If you want to be part of our crypto pack, join us. We're welcoming you. There is thousands of us. Click that subscribe button. It's completely free. Click that like button only if you like the video. It will help us tremendously. If you don't know what to do with thousands of dollars lying around your house, well, in the description of this video you can find where to send those. And if you don't want to do nothing of that, stick around and enjoy the show. The big boys, Bitcoin and Ethereum, are just resting. Bitcoin minus 3.08%, Ethereum minus 3.91%. Well, they deserved it. But from yesterday, who is not resting is Cardano. Today, standing at 90 cents, 17.61% to the upside. Congrats to the ETH team. And you feel free to watch our Cardano price prediction video for 2021. In there you might find how high this price will go in this year. But let's not leave the space without a little applause to Qtum, 62.66% to the upside, standing at $8.45. I think in some of our future videos we will talk about Qtum because this boy deserved it. Icon and status also honorable mentions today, 54.56 and 53.03% to the upside. Big numbers are rolling. So, do you need another indication of the altcoin season? I think not. But now, I want to see what the biggest boy in the altcoin space is doing. And for that, let's travel to the daily chart of Ethereum versus US dollar. Go. There's our boy, and just by looking at this naked chart with your naked eye, you can see that Ethereum is always, for months now, in an uptrend with no serious pullback, just up, 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 up. When will descend? We don't know. It's still very early in this bull run, and more upside potentials are there for Ethereum to be conquered. So every candle on this screen is representing one day in Ethereum price action. Now, from the beginning of this year, if we plot volume, one of the most significant indicators, you can see people are really starting to get interested in Ethereum from the beginning of this year, 2021. Much higher volume than the previous year. Now, if you want a word, bullish or bearish, of course we're bullish, but one more proof, 100-day moving average. We are well above it. And this one is for me personally an indicator, are we in a bull or a bear phase? You can see that we touched 100-day moving average last time at the beginning of November and all the way through October. Since then, we are flying pretty high. Currently, the one is standing at $881. And yes, it is fairly needed for a coin to pull back to those levels. Of course, at this time today, that will be catastrophic from $1,724 to $881. I don't expect it to take place anytime soon. In the future, in this year, yes, they will meet again. And Ethereum will have its pullback. For now, we don't have any indication about it. Now, if we bought a 50-day moving average, also below the price, also last time touched when? October of last year. So since then, Ethereum is really in a rocket ship. Just for the reference, 200 perfectly aligned and below smaller ones and the price action. And even the big one, the huge one, let's say, the 500-day moving average, well below this current price action. So for now, everything I've shown you, just bullish, bullish, bullish. Are we ultra bullish? Yeah, possibly, and that could be dangerous. But this is still not the parabolic phase if you ask me. A much more steeper trend is needed for a parabola to be created and to give us this unsustainable momentum. Now, if we remove all of this, I will show you where we're currently standing regarding the trend lines. Here it is. From the end of December of 2020, we touched this trend line, and now this is our support. You can see that we touched it a few times already and expect it to be touched a few times again. So until we see a break of this support, this upward trajectory, there is no need for us to be bearish in any case. This is bullish, and we must always expect a continuation of a trend that is right now happening, and the trend is up. So frankly, we'll see how this develops. If you want to play this game, okay, we can even draw this parallel channel that is showing us a clear upside potential. But we only got rejected once. Frankly, this is not enough data point to say that this is a viable channel to the upside. But look at this, where we are, closer to the lower band, not to the upper band, to say that we can go to the upside. We are now at 1,724, and this trend line is $3,000. Just for the sake of reference, is it possible that in this channel we travel all the way to this upper band, like here, and touch $3,000? Yes, absolutely. And I think we will do that. Nothing is indicating to me that we won't. Because if we copy this move and put it right in there, something like this is kind of playing out. You can see that it's fairly possible that we do that. And then go in some retracement or consolidation. We'll see about that. You feel free to let me know, is this a real solution or am I overhyped? This is why you're here. One more case I want to present to you. And as I said, let's clash the two big boys, Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Let's go to that chart. Versus Bitcoin, we have a little different story, but not so much different. We are also bullish. You can see by the naked eye that this low and this high, if we take it into account, let's make it more clear to you. We had a high in September of last year, and we have this high in November of last year. But now what is happening? Next high in February of this year is higher than the previous two. So high, lower high, but then a higher high. And also from the September we formed, ladies and gentlemen, a clear downtrend that in the January of this year broke to the upside, retested the trend line that was alive a few months and gone to the upside. We can even make some kind of a channel out of it, downtrend, when Bitcoin was dominating Ethereum. But as I said last month, we took the pace and outperformed Bitcoin. Now let's remove everything, plot the volume, and you'll see the same situation as versus US dollar. Biggest volume on the exchanges was happening in the last month. And of course, regarding that, you are seeing this huge upside momentum from Ethereum, 100-day moving average. We broke it to the upside one more time. Fascinating thing is, right at the time when we broke this downtrend that was holding us for months, we broke this 100-day. So momentum and the bullish phase started right at this point, the first week of January of 2021. Again, 50 week, 200 week, 500, not week, days, moving average. We are above all of that, but not with full force like versus US dollar, because as you can see, this is the 200 and the 100, it's still below it. Even bullish moves than this one are waiting for us. When the 100 regain its strength versus 200 and go above it, let's remove everything and just for a while focus on this move that regained its bullishness. Now if we plot this trend line that was holding our price all the way from January, you can clearly see that right now it is broken. And of course this was a little too steep. Now Ethereum has to rest for a while against Bitcoin. This was too steep of a move to the upside. When anything goes parabolic, we said in the beginning of this video, it is not sustainable. We just have to cool off. Why we stop right now? Well, as you can see, right here is a pretty significant support. And once, this was a very significant resistance. Will it be broken? Well, I can't say for sure, but I think it will. I think Bitcoin will regain its power once more for a short period of time, and then Ethereum would go crazy to the upside. Let's just follow these developments and speak what the price action is telling us. Hope you are satisfied with this analysis, and if you are, show me those likes. Put a thumbs up, show me that you found some value in it. Also, I'm showing you those videos right now that you can also watch to find some value out of it. Don't disregard anything. A little nuggets of wisdom are waiting for you in almost anything. And now, Ethereum to the moon.